I'd rather be autistic than an idiot.
Same.
I used to think vaccines were safe, and now I know that they are not.
Misinforming without showing any real evidence.
Do I believe that I'm causing harm by not vaccinating my child? No, I don't.
Well, you're a f***ing idiot. Blaming China for eating bat soup and starting this whole thing sounds like a more solid argument than a bunch of government motherfuckers sitting down in a room and planning a global pandemic. Hold on.
The only science that's settled is that vaccines harm.
The only thing harming me right now is this guy's abhorrent taste in clothing.
No, 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 no. Them vaccines are not good, huh?
If I get sick, that's an act of God.
What came first, COVID or the vaccine?
No tyranny, otherwise take the Statue of Liberty back to France.
But we'll change your DNA.
We ready to bring the fight to y'all.
By the time we got home, I saw a difference. His demeanor changed, his face, his eyes. There was an emptiness, a blankness to his eyes.
Whatever you say, Gollum.
Some of the nation's most prominent anti-vaxxers.
Tried to get a burger last night. We got turned away because we didn't have a proof of vaccination card.
Looks like that was the right move on their part.
And despite nearly 1.5 million deaths worldwide, she even claims there's no health crisis.
There is no evidence that I can see that a pandemic exists.
The omnipotent Kate Shemirani, folks. And before I move on, this is an abomination. Completely disregarding everything else that's wrong with her, I had a terrible time watching this interview and have sentenced her to be an eyesore with an additional 7 deadly sins.
My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding.
That has got to be the worst way to get rejected. By your soon-to-be wife, no less. Ouch.
As we stand now, there is absolutely no reported such side effect or adverse event of testicular swelling in Trinidad.
So, did you just have some poor dude walk around asking men on the street if their balls are swollen and hand test them? Oh yeah, no, you're good to go. For this study, like, I don't get it.
The greater risk is not getting the vaccine because it's very hard to have good sex when you're dead.
Wait, you can have sex when you're dead? Hooray!
Conspiracy theories think the COVID vaccine makes you magnetic.
Oh boy.
So I have a key and a bobby pin here. Explain to me why the key sticks to me.
The first time I watched this, I had the exact same reaction as this lady.
It sticks to my neck, too. Yeah, so if somebody can explain this, that would be great. Any questions?
Yeah, riddle me this, Batman. Are we all magnets then? And if so, why haven't I been able to attract a woman in 6 years, huh?
Do you know, wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers.
What the absolute f***?
Wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers. Wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers. Wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers.
Wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers. So you'd prefer people to walk around with no pants on and pass gas freely with little regard to how that smells. And why are you comparing your face to a fart? That's a bit ironic, isn't it?
So an unlikely figure has emerged at the center of the debate over vaccinating children against COVID-19, Sesame Street's Big Bird.
Not as unlikely as my chances of passing an autism spectrum test.
I told you 15 years ago Sesame Street are a bunch of communists, and they're proving it once again. I stand by that assessment.
These are the same guys who believe in lizard people, the flat earth theory, and Donald Trump being their lord and savior. I think it's safe to say that the Fox News audience knows even less than people who don't watch any news at all.
Sadly, CNN did not show what happened to Big Bird later in the day.
Big Bird throwing up candy corn in a cartoon is valid news coverage in the United States of America.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong whatsoever.